asked you to come up with designs for Sonic devices for Strax, Madame Vastra, and Jenny, you entered in your thousands. Each and every one of the 3,500 entries was looked at.
It's an invisibility button.
I can see that being of great use.
Analysed.
It's a Sonic walkie-talkie, basically, isn't it?
And debated.
Well thought through, yeah. Cute.
Very good. Outstanding, yeah.
The quality of the entries was high, but a team of judges from Blue Peter and Doctor Who eventually selected the top 45.
Got one last vote.
There was huge creativity shown in the design sent to us for the 3 characters. This sonic magnifying glass turns into a shield. But the job of picking a winning 3 from the final 45 meant heading to the home of Stephen Moffat, the big boss of Doctor Who.
I was absolutely thrilled to see all the entrances. It was like seeing the prop cupboard of the future.
It's a risk, but just because I think it's a lovely idea, I'm going to stick on there.
Stephen wasn't just judging the quality of the designs, but also how the gadget might fit into a brand new episode of Doctor Who.
You've got to think simple and visual. We have to keep in mind that it actually gets used and doesn't give too much power. Some brilliant ideas here.
The Sonic Yo-Yo, which does everything. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Light flashes when an enemy's sensor nearby.
I think that's rather cool.
That's usable.
That one bit is too big for a story. It's a very clever idea. We can get that in quite easily. That fits quite nicely. So for me, I'm going to vote for that one.
Choosing was incredibly tough, but there could only be 3 winners. And it's these 3. Amber, Arthur, and Connor. They haven't just won the chance to have their designs in an episode, they're going with me behind the scenes on the filming of the first episode of Doctor Who's new series. The first winning design is the Sonic Lorgnette. It's a gadget for Strax and was designed by Arthur, who won the age 10 to 12 category.
A Sonic Lorgnette, which is a beautiful design. You feel you want to pick up and hold it. I think it'll be very funny seeing Strax's big, clumsy hands holding that.
Is this Arthur?
Yeah.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I'm Commander Strax.
Say
It's got 3 glasses. There's a green X-ray lens,
enviable spleen, well done.
a yellow diagnostic lens to see people's illnesses,
Deflected narcissism, traces of passive-aggressive.
and a thermal lens so you're ready for action.
Excellent. It's always good to be ready for action.
Arthur, how does it feel to see Strax using your device, what it's going to look like?
Very cool. It's amazing.
The next winning design is the Sonic Gauntlet. It's for Jenny Flint and was designed by Connor, who won the age 12 to 15 category.
I love this because it looks really cool. It looks quite steampunk. It looks Victorian, but it looks technological at the same time. I can just imagine that Jenny Flint, when she goes out in the morning, needs something like that on her arm.
It's Jenny Flint with the gauntlet. What do you think?
That's so cool.
I think this has got a lot of different
It's mainly
uses.
for breaking locks and...
And also, the other day, I used it to sort of scan things for a scene. It's a good sneaky device.
Absolutely.
It's very Jenny. It is very Jenny, cheeky.
The final winning design is the Sonic Hat Pin for Madame Vastra, as designed by Amber, who won the age 6 to 10 category.
It can actually summon her carriage. It's funny, it makes absolute sense, and it's got a little dinosaur feather in it, which sells it to me.
Well, that's the dinosaur feather.
Yeah.
And that's just a bit of fashion. Have you used the device yet?
Not yet. I haven't used it yet. We haven't got to that bit of filming, but I've had my hat on, and it's always in my hat. Brilliant.
Well, I think you guys should be really, really pleased with the designs. They look incredible in real life, don't they? Yeah.
But the prize doesn't end there. We're getting the chance to see the filming of one of the very first scenes to feature the new Doctor.
And action.
Although it looks like Peter Capaldi has it easy in this scene. He's asleep.
You saw him change. I know that, I did.
Got there. How's that? Good?
And shortly after filming, we managed to wake Peter up, ready to find out a bit more about the new Doctor.
What was your first reaction when you found out you were the Doctor?
I just laughed because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't really believe that someone would give me this job because I'd been such a fan of the show for so long. It was very, very exciting.
How are you going to play the Doctor?
I'm going to play him as well as I can. But if you mean what style, you mean in terms of what kind of a Doctor he's going to be. We're just starting on this journey ourselves. We don't really know who he is, but I think he'll be quite, he's fun. He's funny, but he likes people to get on with their work. He's quite impatient with people, but he's fun. But he is mysterious.
Kidneys! I've got new kidneys! I don't like the colour.
How old are you?
Do you mean me, really, or Doctor Who?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who's over 2,000 years old.
Ooh.
That's official. So I'm way too young to be playing this part.
Stay calm. Just one question. Do you happen to know how to fly this thing?
This series of Doctor Who looks set to be more captivating than ever, with a brand new Doctor leading the way. And thanks to these guys, the Paternoster gang are ready to save the planet and fight off aliens using their new sonic devices. Uh-oh!